At the start of the movie, we see a scientist named Godwin who is giving lecture at the university. We see his face, which is a bit unusual. His face is odd-looking, and it looks like he has done many surgeries on it. At the end of the lecture, he calls out one of the students, Max, and tells him that he has an assignment for him. He asks him whether he would work for him, and Max happily obliges for the same. Godwin takes him to his house and introduces Max to Bella. Bella talks like a retard and walks awkwardly also. Bella is excited to see Godwin and calls him God. He tells Max that Bella had suffered a brain injury and he repaired it. She has a brain of an infant but body of an adult. She is learning new words daily and is slowly progressing. His assignment would be to keep a track of Bella's progress and report to him daily. Max starts tracking Bella's activity throughout the day and keeps a note of it to report to Godwin. We see strange animals in this place which are a crossbreed of other animals due to experiments. In his report, Max shares that Bella learns 15 new words every day and improving her talking skills. He asks Godwin about how Bella got injured and is like this now, but Godwin refuses to reply. At night, Godwin even tells Bella's stories to make her fall asleep. We see that they share a father-daughter relation. In the next scene, Bella is asking Max about the world map, and he tells her about the different countries which are there on the map. Bella is excited to learn about how big the world is. She goes to Godwin and tells him that she wants to go outside and see the world. Godwin refuses her, but Bella does not listen to him, so he finally agrees. Next, we see that they have decided to go to a forest in a horse carriage. On reaching the forest, Bella is excited to see it and lies down to feel the leaves. When Godwin notices some people are coming nearby, he tells everyone that they should now leave for home. While going back home, Bella notices ice cream cart and asks Godwin to later get down and buy one. Godwin says it's not safe for her and refuses her. Bella starts throwing tantrum and even attempts to jump from the carriage. Godwin makes her unconscious by using some chloroform to calm her down. Max is surprised to see Bella behave like this. After reaching home, Max goes to the library to search notes about Bella's condition. After finding some notes of experimentation on Bella, Max threatens Godwin to tell him the truth, otherwise he will go to the police. Godwin tells him to calm down and shares Bella's story with him. He tells Max that Bella tried to commit suicide by jumping off a bridge, but she did not die. He found her body near the bridge. He was working on an experiment at that time and thought he could save her. He told Max that Bella was pregnant at that time, and in order to save her, he replaced the baby's brain with Bella's brain. He reanimated Bella with the use of electricity and give her a second chance at life. At the dinner table, Max asks Godwin about the machine and pipes he uses while having dinner. He tells Max his father experimented on him when he was younger, which destroyed his ability to digest food. Now he has to use this machine in order to digest his food and pass gas in bubble form. He tells Max that he should marry Bella since he can see that Max has feelings for her and he loves her. Max is a bit surprised to hear this and always thought that Godwin wanted Bella to be his wife. Godwin says that he is a eunuch and does not have any such feelings towards Bella and considers her as his daughter. He believes that Bella also likes Max, and after marriage Max should live here with them. Godwin says he will draw a legal agreement for this, and Max agrees to this. Next, we see Godwin has hired a lawyer named Duncan to make the legal agreement. Duncan wants to meet Bella and see why is she agreeing to such an agreement. He meets her and is amazed by her beauty. He tells Bella that he's leaving for Lisbon soon and asks her to accompany him. We see Duncan is flirting with Bella and he likes her. Bella then goes to Godwin to ask for his permission to leave for Lisbon with Duncan. Godwin does not agree for this and says it is not safe for her to travel alone. She tells Godwin that if he will not allow her, she will hate him for the rest of his life. Godwin agrees and Bella is packing her bags. When Max comes to know about this, he comes to stop Bella. Bella tells him that she needs to go on this adventure on her own, and once she is back she will marry him. Max does not agree this, so Bella uses chloroform to make him unconscious. Godwin hides some money in Bella's clothing and tells her that this is for emergency purpose. In the morning when Max wakes up, he asks Godwin that why did he let Bella go. Godwin tells him that Bella has her own free will and he could not just stop her. She needs this adventure to learn about the world and grow as a person. Next we see Bella experiences lovemaking for the first time with Duncan and is quite happy to learn about it. Duncan even introduces her to many different foods. She's very excited to eat them. When Duncan is sleeping, Bella decides to explore the city and is quite happy to look at different people around her. On returning back, Duncan tells her he was worried for her. She tells him that she just wanted to explore and experience the city on her own. Later, while having dinner, Bella does not interact properly with other guests. This makes Duncan angry, and he teaches her how to behave and use certain words in front of other people. Godwin and Max receive a letter from Bella talking about how she is enjoying Lisbon and her adventures. Later at the hotel, a lady comes to Bella and calls her Victoria. She asks her how is she doing and where was she all this time. Bella tells her that her name is not Victoria, but Bella, and she has mistaken her for someone else. Later in the restaurant, Bella tells Duncan that she feels angry towards him when he tries to control her. She feels that he should let him live her own life. When she tells Duncan that somebody is winking at her, Duncan gets angry and starts fighting that person. Bella is angry on Duncan's behavior. Later, when they are making out at night, Bella tells Duncan that someone touched her down when she was out in the city. Duncan cannot believe what she's saying and is very angry on her. He leaves the room and goes to the bar. Bella is very confused and asks him why is he behaving like this. She says she does not understand his behavior. We can see that Duncan is quite jealous that does not know how to respond to this and starts crying. When Godwin is giving lecture in his college, he suddenly falls down. Max tells Godwin that he knows that he is missing Bella and this is affecting his health. He has often heard Godwin crying at night. Godwin and tells Max that as a scientist they should continue the experiment and find a new body. Duncan tells Bella that he has a surprise for her and she should get into the luggage bag. When he opens the luggage bag, we see that he has taken Bella on a cruise so that she cannot roam around freely on her own. Bella is quite angry on learning about this and locks her herself in the bathroom. Later, Duncan apologizes to Bella and tells her that he brought her on this ship because he loves her. He asks her whether she also loves him, but Bella says that she is not quite sure about what love is, which makes Duncan angry. She asks Duncan to get her some ink to write a letter to Godwin. Bella sees an old lady and goes to talk to her. She says she likes her unique hairstyle. Old lady introduces herself as Martha and her colleague as Harry. Bella becomes friends with them. Later, Duncan asks Bella to marry him since he has never felt like this about any other woman. Bella tells him that she is already engaged to Max. Duncan is surprised and gets quite angry on hearing this. He starts crying and leaves from there. Next we see that Godwin has created another person like Bella, but she is not quite responsive like her. Bella has now started meeting regularly with Martha and Harry. She is also reading books given by them. She learning about new cultures, ideas, and philosophies through these books. Harry tells her the real world is not ideal like the books. When Duncan comes there, he tells Bella to leave them and come with him. She refused to do so. Duncan tells her that she is changing and she is not the same Bella he knew earlier. Bella tells him that she wants to read more books and grow as a person. This makes Duncan angry and he throws the book into the sea. Later, Bella tells Harry that she does not believe that the world is so cruel as he thinks. He tells her that he will show her the real world. When the ship docks near a city, Harry takes Bella to explore it. He shows Bella some poor people who are living in poverty. He tells her that some of the poor people and their babies have died because of hunger. Bella wishes to help them, but Harry tells that this is not how the world works. If they go down and help these people, they will rob and kill them. Bella is quite upset and feels helpless and sorry for them. When he tries to go and help these people, Harry stops her. When she comes back to the ship, she sees that Duncan's sleeping on the bed and has won a lot of money in the casino. She decides to donate all the money to the poor people she just saw. When Duncan comes to know about this, he's angry on Bella. The ship's captain tells Duncan that since he does not have any money to pay their bill, they will have to drop them off at the next location. Bella says her goodbye to Harry. In the next scene, we see Bella and Duncan have been dropped off at Paris. Duncan is upset with her since they do not have any money to go anywhere and eat food. Bella tells Duncan not to worry about this as she is sure she will find some way to earn some money. In search of work, Bella meets a woman who runs a prostitution house. She tells Bella that she could earn good money while working here. Bella is surprised to learn that she can get money by doing such work and agrees. She goes to Duncan and gives him some food to eat. When Duncan comes to know on how she earned her money, he is quite angry on her and calls her a monster for doing this. He tells her that he hates her and wishes to go from here. Bella then offers her the emergency money which Godwin had given her and tells Duncan to use this money to get out of here. He takes her money and leaves her. Bella then goes back to the same woman and asks her whether she can work here. The woman agrees and Bella starts working there. While working there, she questions the system and asks the woman there that why can't they choose the men whom they want to be with. The woman tells Bella that they cannot change it according to their liking. She tells Bella that she has a small grandchild whom she has to feed, so she has no choice but to work. We see the Duncan still in town and requests Bella to take him back. He tells her that he wishes to marry her and wants her to come back home with him. Bella says that she has no feelings for him and he should return home alone. Godwin has developed a tumor and asks Max to operate on you. While operating, Max comes to know that Godwin's health has declined and he does not have much time. Godwin requests Max to find Bella and inform her. Duncan writes a letter to Godwin and Max comes to meet him. Max asks Duncan about where Bella is. Duncan tells Max that she is a monster and she has destroyed him completely. He tells Max where she is currently staying. Bella receives the letter from Max and comes back to visit Godwin. She asks Godwin whether she had a baby based on the scars she found in her body. Godwin tells her the truth about how he found her and did the operation on her. Bella is angry on Godwin and Max for hiding the truth from her. Max still loves her and asks her whether she will marry him, so Bella agrees. In the next scene, we see that they are getting married. Suddenly a man comes to stop the marriage. He introduces himself as Alfred and Duncan has brought him here. He says he's Bella's husband who was known as Victoria before. He tells her that when she was pregnant, she didn't want the baby and tried to commit suicide. He told her that he's here to take her back and Bella agrees to go with him. After reaching home, Alfred tells Bella that he does not trust the servants and always carries a gun with him. At dinner time, she asks Alfred how was she before as a person. He tells Bella that before they used to play pranks on their servants and hurt them. Bella feels sad knowing this, that she was not a kind person before. Alfred tells her that he is happy to have her back and now won't let her leave this place. If she tries to leave, he will shoot her. Bella feels trapped here and tells Alfred that she wants to leave the place. Alfred tells her that he will remove her internal organs so that she cannot have a baby again and won't feel depressed ever. Bella says that she does not feel safe here and wants to go back to Godwin. Alfred takes out a gun to stop Bella. Bella tries to take the gun from him and Alfred gets shot in the leg and gets injured. Bella takes him back to Godwin's house and asks Max to perform a surgery on him to save his life. They also do a brain replacement on Alfred and replace his brain with the goat's brain so that he cannot harm Bella. Bella comes to meet Godwin. He thanks Bella for not getting scared of his face and seeing him as a person and accepting him as his father. Godwin then passes away. Next we see Bella is preparing for a doctor's exam and she's happily married to Max. We also see Alfred, who is behaving like a goat and eating leaves.